Hi. So I finished first draft of my script. It's not actually in movie script format because I found it was easier for me to write it like a novel first. Because the way I was doing, I would write as a script and it's just action. I would omit all kind of adverbs and adjectives, and then in a separate document I would have like a tons of notes for each scene. And I felt it was like a disconnect, and it was not really adding up. So yeah, I changed the format and it worked out in a few days. I had it ready, and now I work on development. And so what I noticed a few months ago, even before I started working on a script, I spent an evening watching hentai because I discovered some bizarre genres there and I wanted to learn more about it. And so many movies, the plot is that the woman gets assaulted. And the way it is portrayed, so they have these thoughts that they actually like it. And then if it happens that they get assaulted over and over again, they even get addicted to sex and to your genitalia or whatever. And so there is this disgusting and kind of scary part of it because you don't know who is getting influenced by it. So can it be that somebody who has no experience and watching it, and then they will conclude that, oh, actually women like it, and like I don't know. But the other part is, so it's not always done by humans. There are different kind of monsters from goblins to, I don't know, like a monster with tentacles. And the thing is, because it's shown like women like it, and if it's done by non-humans, you might find yourself that you accept watching it because you see nobody is really suffering, they like it, and it's like a fantasy, it's not really humans. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I found myself some of those genres, I actually found that it was acceptable for me. And I think I got influenced. I think I got influenced because in my stories, there are several moments where women characters are threatened to get assaulted. And I don't know if it's part of influence or because they are put in situations that would be threatful. And then it just happened that in one scene, one of them actually gets kind of assaulted. So now I have a problem with that because I don't want my film to have assault, and I'm the kind of person who always despises assault scenes in movies, but it just happened in my own story. I wrote it down. So I'm questioning myself, why did it happen? And I don't want to delete it just because, oh, I don't want it to happen. Because when I was writing it, it just happened. But so why did it happen? Was it because that evening that I watched hentai, and now maybe deep in my mind, I think in certain situations, some people who have certain backgrounds, it would be fine, not so bad. I don't know. It's just very conflicting for me right now. And I realized how much influence plays a role. It's not just this, right? It can be other stuff. And you just don't realize, or maybe you realize, but then you are conflicted. Because I want my movie to be for people like me. And I don't watch those kind of movies. And it's just weird that I actually wrote down the kind of story that I would not watch. I would look up and, oh, okay, so this movie has some scenes of violence against me. Okay, I'm not more watching it. So it means if I make this movie like that, like it's now, people like me won't watch, like most of them. And then it kind of loses the point. But at the same time, I don't want to remove these scenes and change its theme just because I want. Yeah. But yeah, I think now I look a bit different to the writers who incorporate violence scenes in their stories. It was always like very despisable, but now I think maybe they just watched too much porn.